Hey, this is Drew Croft. I'm here to talk about flowcharts. First question, what do I think of flowcharts? Well, I actually really like flowcharts. I often use them when I'm mapping out a project that I'm working on. They really help lay everything out in front and kind of make it easier to track as you go through a problem. I learned them actually in high school in a programming class, and I've used them since then. What do you think of the steps for problem solving? After taking a look at the steps for problem solving, I actually found that I use very similar steps without really thinking about it when I go to tackle a problem. What did you find most difficult about this week? Same thing as DJ really. I work a full-time and a part-time job during the week, and weekends are usually when I can get a majority of my schoolwork done. So without having the weekend available, it was pretty difficult for me to get all the work done on time. I'd say that was really the most difficult thing of the week. I've been programming though for like 12 years, so the rest of it seemed pretty straightforward. I guess my story that involves problem solving steps, it's kind of a long story, but I'll keep it brief. I was recently working on a web project for a small client. They called me in the middle of the afternoon. They said they had a rush request for a certain functionality that they wanted on the site. They asked if I could get it done by the next morning, and I said sure, no problem. So, got right to work. Shortly after I finished doing the work, I went to go upload the files and found that I couldn't. Usually that's not a problem. You go, try it again or reset the router, worst case scenario. But this time it was different. I tried all sorts of things. My internet was working fine except for that website. I couldn't access it through a browser. I couldn't access it on any of my devices through browsers. I could, however, access other sites that were hosted on the same host, which was really bizarre. I tried all sorts of things. I ended up calling GoDaddy. They said the site worked fine for them. I ended up plugging my laptop directly into the router. I found that if I took my phone off of Wi-Fi, I could connect without a problem. If I was going through my network and not through my home wireless network. So I tried all sorts of stuff, cleared browser caches, unplugged, replugged the router, unplugged, replugged the modem, thing after thing, tried everything, couldn't get it figured out. Finally, when I was about to give up, I decided to try to hardwire my laptop into the modem and noticed that if I skip over the router, it worked fine, which was really bizarre. So my router decided that one night that it was not going to allow me access to that one website. Not sure why the problem happened, but I did a factory reset on the router and everything seems to work fine now. So there's my story of problem solving, and that's that.